in my opinion, there's no losing end. There just isn't. There's no downside. You're there for us for any question, big or small, guidance, accountability, structure of program, meal plans. It's all there. It's all there, and it's real people.
Hi, everybody. My name is Vanessa. We have Kim here with us. Kim has just finished up her 12-week transformation and has lost about 6 pounds, but really Kim came into this program really wanting to fix her digestive issues and figure out what was causing her some digestive distress, and we have accomplished that. So Kim, we're super excited for you and are really proud of all that you've figured out over the last 12 weeks.
My straw that broke the camel's back that I knew I couldn't do it on my own was digestive issues, basically. I was seeming to get upset stomach, reflux, stuff like that. It started to be like what I felt was random foods that I didn't really relate to problems like that. And I was constantly bloated, constipation, just a whole, I just felt yucky and clogged up. I was fairly active before I started the program, so that didn't really factor in as far as my thought process as to what might be going on. But the straw was that I just couldn't figure it out on my own, and I thought, you know what, I need help. And I would also in my advancing age, I knew that I needed to get ahead of the game with strength. And so I wanted to, once I was like, yeah, you know what, those two things, they go together, and here's where I could get some info.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome.
Mainly with the digestive stuff, I was just kind of winging it using Google, doing random searches. I had an inkling, reading some inflammatory food articles that I probably, had some stuff that I was eating regularly that was not in my best interest, but in my mind wasn't unhealthy food. But I also wasn't maybe strong enough mentally to be like, yeah, I'm going to totally cut those out. But I've always, as far as exercise is concerned, I feel like I tried every Beachbody thing that they ever put out program-wise. And while they're fun, I burn out on them fast. I need something that's going to keep my interest in order for me to keep going. And so that's, to keep me motivated. And to come home and put in a DVD just wasn't motivating enough.
Wasn't doing it for you.
I felt just yucky. I guess that's the best word. I wasn't sleeping real well. I just felt kind of mopey through my day, with my stomach constantly being up and down. Wasn't sure what I was going to feel like, or, I'd eat and then I would feel even, worse. So I just, blah. I just felt yucky, unmotivated.
Yeah. And what about your energy levels? How were those before you started?
Up and down. I have a desk job, so that can being so sedentary can really have an effect on that for me. I know. So 2:00 in the afternoon, I always was for me, that was for some reason the time where if I could make it through 2 to 3 p.m., I was like, okay, I got this. But I really started, my coffee high maybe started to come down then. I don't know. So yeah, it was kind of roller coastery. My goals for this were to figure out what was going on with my stomach. Get my gut straightened out is what I always say.
Mhm.
And my second goal was to gain muscle strength, especially upper body. Women have a harder time with upper body strength, and I could see it deteriorating quickly or quicker. And kind of my third, it wasn't my, it was my third goal was, hey, if I can do this and lose some weight, that'd be great too. So my results.
Woo!
So my results were definitely my stomach. I cannot deny the fact that I I am hardly ever bloated, and if I am, I can usually trace it back to something that I'm finding actually that processed sugar has a lot to do with mine. I was very dairy heavy, with like dairy was probably my main source of calories. I feel like
Mhm.
before the program, so that helped. But now that whenever I'm completely dairy free, and I'm like, oh well, hey, I'm kind of noticing, like sugar's a thing. So,
Mhm.
anyways, so I feel definitely notice my stomach it straightened out, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Mhm.
And definitely, I feel stronger strength wise working out. I've never been a weight lifter before, not for any reason. I don't really have anything, I guess, at home wise, and I don't really know about how to go about it. So I'm definitely feeling stronger and picking up all the heavy things. So
Yeah.
I feel good about that, and I like being able to like actually see like that goes up instead of
Mhm.
being flat on arm.
Yeah. How has your life changed since starting the program?
All right, so my life has changed. I feel like more energy because I'm doing the right things. Drinking more water. My foods are better. And I'm exercising way more, even though I was getting a couple days a week and I'm a fairly active person, roller skating, walking dogs, just doing stuff outside. But actually like workouts and gaining muscle and things like that. I feel I very rarely have felt an energy dip. Um, Sometimes, like stress is heavy, so I feel like that has, whenever I do feel some dips, it's, maybe because, stress has me to the end. But overall, I've not just my body, but I guess my mind as well has changed. Like just the thought process and foods and what's going in and how they affect me. Now that I'm, talking it through, I feel like that has maybe even a bigger impact. I've enjoyed the coaching because I have always thought, oh, I can do this. I can do this. Me. Um, but what it comes to is that maybe it's not that I couldn't do it, but I put it off. It's so easy to put myself off where the coaching has been there 24/7. Any questions that I have, you're available, and no matter big or small question, and the guidance, just it, to me, it's immeasurable because those are things that I might, even if I could um, find them somewhere on the internet, that would take me and the time for me to type it up and go through a bazillion bits of information, and then it would be all miscombobulated in here, and who knows what's really right and wrong. So the coaching for me has been great because you guys are right there. I see you, I know you, and the answers are in real time, and they're in, you know, talking. It's not in a whole article of crap I've got to try to read through. So
Yeah.
and helping me accountable too, even though you're not barking up my tree every day, but checking in, So that was another thing that I was interested in with the program, was like, hey, I might have an idea of what I need to do, but I really need somebody to like guide me into it and really like say, hey, are you still doing this? Are you still doing this? You know, because I can get lax on myself. So that's been important, really important. So new goals are more weights. I want to get stronger. I want to see more muscles. It's fun.
Yeah.
Being able to come into the studio is fun too. I like, so my program obviously was set up. I have home workouts that I can do if I can't make it in, and then also go in the studio. But I'm lucky enough that I live close enough that I can come in, and I've really enjoyed that. I push myself harder when I'm there with the group of people doing things, and everybody's super supportive. So my goals are to just keep coming, keep gaining muscle, and I haven't decided if I'm done losing weight yet or not. That might sound kind of silly, but I like where I am right now. I feel good. I feel confident. I feel good, like health wise, gut wise, and all that stuff. Um, I haven't decided if I'm gonna, really buckle down and try to lose a few more pounds, or if I'm gonna try to maintain my body and just, or my, I don't know what the right word is, because I still want to gain muscle, so I don't know really how that balances out, but yeah, so my goals are to get more muscle, but also not go backwards, just keep myself accountable. I would tell anybody looking to absolutely do it. There, in my opinion, there's no losing end. There just isn't. There's no downside. Um, you guys, the support system for all of it is great. Just like I already said, like you're there for us for any question, big or small, guidance, accountability, structure of program, meal plans, just it's all there. It's all there, and it's real people. Even if heaven forbid with the COVID crap going on, we can't, physically get in to see each other. There's video chatting, there's, things like that. That it's not, Sean T isn't going to go, do a video chat with me if I got a question about his program, right? I mean,
Yeah.
he's cool. I love him. His program, whatever. But to me, and I think to a lot of people, the more personable it is, like the more it hits home, and the more kind of special you feel, and you need that whenever you're doing hard stuff, like mentally hard stuff, to get through those days where you just don't maybe have it in you, or you think you don't have it in you. So I think that's a big thing that some people don't always count on for themselves, or maybe don't think that they're worth it, I don't want to have somebody have to worry about me, but hey, you should worry about you. And that's what Right Fitness coaching is there for. That's what, people are signing up for, and it works. And it works.
That's what we're here for. That's awesome. So this is kind of off script here, but I wanted to ask you a little bit about, since you've started feeling better, you had described to me that you were having a more positive outlook at work and kind of avoiding some negative situations. So do you feel like that has obviously been connected to you getting healthier?
Absolutely. I kind of accidentally stumbled on to the fact that I was acting in a more positive way. It was just in conversation one day that I couldn't remember the last time that I was just like being all negative about me or someone else or the situation or whatever. And I found myself just feeling peppier every day and happier every day. And sometimes going to work is a drag, but but I felt overall better, and I think it all was connected, or I think it all is connected. Feeling better about myself. My stomach is feeling better. So I don't have that drag of, and that can just take you straight back down. So
Mm-hmm.
I've started to feel more positive and find myself just kind of ignoring as much as I can the negativity on multiple facets. I mean, right now, this year's been super tough on everybody, and there's a lot of negative crap going on out there. So
Mm-hmm.
I definitely have felt my overall health has helped me just look at things more positive in general, and um, go get more stuff, and I mean, as far as get to it, like my to-do list of stuff
Mm-hmm.
to do, whether it's at home or work, or I don't know what, everything. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's all definitely connected for sure.